Hey, so it's been a while since my last manga haul video. As many of you guys know, I did go on hiatus recently. I was not uploading any videos, so that meant that I wasn't doing my usual monthly manga hauls. And just because I went on that hiatus and moved to a brand new city doesn't mean that I didn't still buy manga throughout that whole time. So yes, I will be showing off all of the manga that I have purchased throughout this summer, essentially all of the stuff that I picked up since my last haul video. Now, I do believe that was back in May, so we do have a pretty big haul here for you guys, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I have picked up. I also have a box set that I bought a couple months ago that I've just kind of been waiting to unbox on camera, so definitely stick around till the end of the video so you can see me unbox that box set. But before we get into the haul video, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like and also to subscribe to the channel for more manga content. If you do enjoy my content, then also consider hitting that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I do upload a brand new video, as well as follow me on social media. The links to my Instagram and Twitter are going to be down below in the description. But with all of that out of the way, let's actually get into this manga haul, shall we? So I do want to start off with some of the newer releases that I kind of picked up as these volumes came out. Starting off strong with Akane Banashi. This series is easily one of my favorites in Weekly Shonen Jump. I do read this series every week as the chapters come out, and I've mentioned it already like so many times on this channel, just how much I really do love the series, so I just had to pick up this volume 1, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm just so happy to have this finally in the collection. So if you have not read Akane Banashi yet, then you really got to do something about that. But moving on here, we do have Dan Da Dan Volume 4. I have been picking up these volumes as they come out, as I really do enjoy this manga. If you guys like very action-heavy series like Chainsaw Man and JJK, then this is a no-brainer for you guys. I think this is going to be the next big hit. But moving on, we have one of my personal favorites, and that is Blood on the Tracks with Volume 14. Man, this was quite the volume of this series. I definitely would not recommend this for the faint of heart. Honestly, this volume in particular was really hard to read. This series is really something else, and I just hope my man Oshimi is okay. But moving on here, we have the second volume of Sengoku Yuko. This one I actually got right before I moved, and I still haven't had a chance to read it. I actually never even read volume 1, so I think I am gonna enjoy this because it is from the mangaka of Spirit Circle, which is a series that I really do enjoy. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to diving into the series with these first 2 volumes. But a series that I have read and I really do love, Gantz. I have the 12th and final omnibus here. Yes, I know a lot of people don't like just how thick these are, but honestly, I'm just happy to have these series physically, especially since those singles are like actually impossible to collect right now. But yeah, Gantz is a really crazy, off-the-wall sci-fi action series. Lots of gore, violence, nudity. I would definitely only recommend this for those over the age of 18, but this is nonetheless one of my favorite manga series, and now that I have the last omnibus, I do want to reread this entire series from the beginning, just because it's been such a long time since I have actually started reading it, and I still have not read the ending of the series. I don't know how it ends, so yeah, I might just do another binge of this because it really is such a bingeable series. But moving on here, we do have the second volume of Boys Abyss. I really did enjoy volume 1, so I just had to pick volume 2 up. This does give me some very depressing vibes. Definitely for fans of Inio Sano and Oshimi manga, and that's why it kind of appealed to me. So yeah, really excited to get into the second volume. Don't know really what to expect with this one. But moving on here, we have a volume that I picked up during my last shopping video, and that is Delicious in Dungeon Volume 1. I just recently found out that this is getting an anime adaptation by Studio Trigger, which is insane. This is a series that has a lot of hype behind it, and I'm sure once the anime comes out, a lot of people will be giving way more love to this series. From what I understand, this is a dungeon crawling fantasy series that focuses not on the battles or the magic or, you know, the exploring necessarily. This focuses on cooking, eating, and just making really interesting food in this kind of medieval fantasy time period. Yeah, I'm really excited to get into this one. I've heard a lot of good things, and if I'm not mistaken, this either recently ended or is going to be ending soon. At the very least, I know that this manga has a definitive ending in sight. Just really excited to get into Delicious in Dungeon. Next up is another volume 1 that I picked up recently, and this was one that came out semi-recently, and that is March Comes In Like a Lion. This is a series that has a lot of hype in the community. It is released by Dempa, and the quality of this volume is just absolutely beautiful. I just hear nothing but amazing things about this. It is a coming of age story, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to digging into this one. And moving on to another series that's released by Dempa with a really nice physical release, and that is Under Ninja with the second volume. Really loved volume 1 of this. So when I saw this at a comic book store while I was filming my last shopping video, I just had to pick this one up because I am really intrigued with this series. Like I did mention, I read volume 1 and really enjoyed it. And this one is about ninjas in modern society. It's really funny. It does really remind me of Gantz, with a kind of similar crude humor mixed in with some just absolutely amazing, almost photorealistic art style. The action is fluid. The premise is interesting enough. Yeah, can't really say too many negatives about Under Ninja. It's not going to be for everybody, but if it seems like something up your alley, then I would definitely check it out. And next up, we got the newest volume of one of my personal favorite series of all time, and that is volume 12 of Land of the Lustrous. I'm really looking forward to finally continuing this story. Again, this is another one that I probably shouldn't reread, but I really want to, because it is just one of those types of stories for me that I just want to keep experiencing over and over again. And the volume releases for this are just really slow, but I will take what I can get because this is an incredible fantasy manga series. But yeah, moving on, we do have the third hardcover full color edition of Parasite. I've talked about this series in the past, and it being a series that I really do enjoy. I did get rid of my soft cover copies of this series because I wanted to collect it in this nice premium hardcover format, and I do not regret my decision because once all of these volumes are out, I cannot wait to re-experience this story in full color. Yeah, this is a really awesome release. All right, so next up we have a series that I actually picked up right before I moved, and this is one that we found at a local like manga bookstore, and these were priced at $5 per volume. So I got the entire set of this for a really great price, and that is Hellsing. As you can see, this is volumes 1 through 10, the complete set of the OG singles of Hellsing. This series is a very classic vampire story that I just hear a lot of good things about. And this is released by Dark Horse in the deluxe editions, just like Berserk. But personally, I don't really like how those look. I don't like the bright red as opposed to the kind of darker black look that the Berserk hardcovers are going for. Those big bright red books just aren't really doing it for me, but these singles really are. I mean, just look at these covers. They're just so sick. I cannot wait to finally try out this series. I've heard some mixed opinions, but I think I will, enjoy this because I'm just a sucker for those early 2000s kind of dark, edgy series. And yeah, Hellsing definitely seems like it's kind of part of that sort of vibe. And yeah, I do know that Dark Horse is also releasing some new paperback copies of the series in some singles. I don't know if they're gonna look exactly like these or if they're gonna be like a completely new thing, but I still thought that picking up the entire set for, you know, 50 bucks was not a bad deal at all. So that's why I went ahead and snagged these. So next up we have some manga that my good friend Jared sent to me. So shout outs to you, Jared. I do appreciate you sending me these volumes of manga, and yeah, some pretty interesting stuff here. So first of all, we have the first omnibus of Elfen Lied. Now this is a series that I've been kind of eyeing for a while. I've wanted to try this out, but I kind of got turned off after reading the mangaka's other work, Parallel Paradise. If you guys know, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, I did watch the anime for this series years and years ago. I remember it being not super great, but I was kind of intrigued by, you know, the edginess of it. From what I remember, the anime ends off kind of unsatisfactory. I don't think that the entire manga was adapted, so yeah, I'm just really intrigued to read this first omnibus. Don't know if this is something I'm going to collect the entire series for, but I will at least give it a shot with this first omnibus. And next up here, we do have the first 5 volumes of One Punch Man. Yes, I have finally started collecting this series after having read the entire series on the Shonen Jump app. One Punch Man is just a fantastic action seinen series. This also has a lot of really good comedy in it that I feel didn't really get stale at any point in the manga. And yeah, this is a really good series. I do think it's a little dragged out in some parts, and we do go a long time without seeing some of the main characters in this, but the cast here is just so huge, and there's so many great characters in there that honestly it doesn't really bother me too much. One Punch Man is just an awesome series, and I didn't even mention the best part of this series, and that being the art. I mean, the art is incredible. I don't know how Yusuke Murata does it, but yeah, I think I don't need to really explain much more about this series, as you guys probably already know all about One Punch Man. So yeah, moving on, we do have a shonen series that I'm actually currently reading on the Shonen Jump app, and I'm really enjoying. For those longtime viewers, you may know that I actually owned this series at one point very early on, and I got rid of it. I ended up dropping the series, but I decided I wanted to give it another chance. I didn't actually hate the series when I dropped it. I just didn't think it was something that I wanted to read as the volumes came out. So I decided to, you know, put it on the back burner and eventually read it on the Shonen Jump app, which is what I'm doing right now. And now I absolutely regret getting rid of those volumes, because this has become easily one of my favorite Shonen Jump series of all time. And I'm only a little over halfway through with actually catching up to the most recent chapters, but this is such a fun, unique Shonen series with a lot of really amazing world building, and that is Undead Unluck. Now, I will say that I feel like the covers for the series, while they are colorful, they don't do this series justice. This is such a awesome shonen series. If you guys like series like Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, series that have very unique power systems and just a really awesome cast of characters, then I would highly recommend for you guys to check out this series. And thanks to Jared, now I actually have the series in my collection again with the first 4 volumes, and I will be keeping it in my collection this time. All right, so the last series that Jared actually sent me is going to be Raw Hero Volumes 1 through 3. This is a very kind of sus series, not gonna lie. This is from the same mangaka that did Prison School, which is a really funny series, but also a very cultured series, and that is what I am kind of expecting out of Raw Hero. My friend Heaters, who was in my last shopping video, he's read this series, he enjoyed it, he also recommended it to me, and now that I have the first 3 volumes because of my boy Jared sending them to me, I'm gonna check it out, and so we'll see what happens. Yeah, if you guys have read this, let me know down in the comments. I honestly don't know what to expect whatsoever. But that was everything that Jared had sent me, and that's pretty much all of the manga that I have for this haul video, except for that last box set that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So here we have the Toilet Bound Hanako-kun box set, still sealed. Like I mentioned earlier, I just never unboxed this. I got it delivered right before I moved, and I was just wanting to unbox this on camera for you guys. So yeah, this is a really cool looking box set here. All right, I got some of the plastic off here, but yeah, this is a series that has a lot of praise in the manga community. I'm sure a lot of you guys already know about Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, and here we go. Let's see what we have inside. And there they are, the first 10 volumes of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Yes. Again, this is a series that I just hear so many good things about. I don't really know too much of what it's about, but I think I will really enjoy it. The art looks really cute, and just the characters and everything. These covers are also really colorful. I don't know if this box set actually comes with anything extra, but I will show off the covers here for those of you that haven't seen them. Again, this is a series that probably a lot of you guys are already collecting, but I'm just now getting onto it. I'm glad I waited for this box set though, because I feel like that is just a really good way to collect Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. And here we have volumes 9 and 10 right there. And all right, this actually did come with a little bit of an extra. I believe this is a poster. Don't know if this is something I'll put up in my new manga room or not, but here we have it. The poster that's actually on the box set itself. Yeah, this is actually some really nice art. I'm really happy to have this as well with the box set. And as you can see on the inside, when you take all the volumes out, you have the main character Hanako-kun in there. This box set is kind of like shaped like a toilet stall, which I thought was really fun for a box set, and I love the design with the kind of magnetized opening there. I think this is actually quite nicer than the usual Velcro that they have. So yeah, all in all, really happy with this box set, and all of the volumes inside look to be in really nice condition as well. So kudos to Yen Press for an awesome box set for Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. I'll be looking forward to the second one. But with that, guys, that does it for all of the manga in this video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you read any of the series that I have picked up this summer? Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down in the comments. I would also love to know if you guys have been picking up any manga recently. Also, let me know down below. I'm always open to hear your guys' recommendations. So yeah, sound off in the comments. But with that, that does it for this manga haul video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.